Hello again, Fish-a-lots. I'm excited in this video to show you what I call back bay tuna. These are some massive fish, up to 80 pounds, that you can catch off the beach in the back bays. They fight like freight trains, they're dinosaurs, they're just absolutely awesome. We're gonna share with you some insider secrets here about how you can hone in on catch these massive inshore fish yourself. Possibly my favorite part about any fishing trip is this right here. Airplane mode. And phone goes in the bag. Baiting up good old clam. This is by far the toughest part of the clam. This is the belly, which everything seems to eat. So I like to go through the toughest part first, and out through the belly. Pisser on there, there we go. What's up? It's always a good idea to wash your hands when touching clams so you don't gunk up all the rods and reels and everything. Yeah, so here's your hard structure here, and then it kind of breaks up here. Oh yeah, look, you can see it pretty good on this machine right there.
Right now.
Yeah, look at that. That's a dark red.
Yep.
This softer red.
Yep. Now you're in the mud here now.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is just pure mud. Yeah, like you said. And all the fish were hanging right here.
Yep.
It's all about that structure. All right, we are on with a drum. Look at that drag coming out of there. Love it. Look at that nice fish right there, guys. All right, nice fish. Good, there you go, guys. Nice little drumfish. Not the biggest drum in the world, but I will gladly take him. All right, we'll get you back, bud. We'll get you back. Oh. There you go, guys. Nice little drumfish there. Wait a little while for this fish, but I love catching these things. All right, now, here's the thing I really want to tell people. These things don't taste all that good, so the best thing to do with them is this, the dunk. Right, and off he goes. Here he goes, here's a bait selection. Clam, and then some blue claw crabs, and some white leggers. Let's see what we can do here. Got plenty of bait. I just need the fish to eat the bait. Alright, so these fish are mudfish, which we're not catching.
Right.
Yeah. So these are transitioning fish. Fish moving along the slough. Yeah. The fish highways.
Yep.
Same with the catfishing videos. Same with the carp fishing videos. We fish the same way for just about every fish. Look at that, Fish-a-lots. That is exactly what we're looking for. This is a third move. These are all drumfish right on the bottom. Look at those big dark lines on there. Those are just drumfish piled up on bottom, and that's what you want to see. They're dug in on that hard bottom. You want to see them dug in on the bottom. On the bottom is when they're feeding, and you want to take advantage of active feeding fish. This is our fourth move. We made a move closer to the channel, so that we can take advantage of this tide swing sooner, right? The outgoing tide is going to be quicker and stronger closer to the canal, and that's what we're trying to do, and it looks like it's going to pay off here. It's a ton of fish. All right, guys, cool thing about drum fishing is you can actually hear them when they drum. Take a listen. I'm in the boat. You can hear them drumming. That's amazing. You know what that means? You drop a jig down.
Do it.
So you can hear the drum on the boat drumming, which means the drum are under the boat. So let's get a jig to them. right. All right. Nothing to this. You hear them under the boat, just drop it straight down. They are in mating mode. That's what that drumming is, by the way. It's like a mating call. That'd be a nice change of pace. Get one on the jig. Nothing to this jig either, right? This is the same exact equipment I use for blackfishing. Again, you can take a lot of the equipment that I have and that I use for flounder, blackfish, a lot of these inshore type of fish, and apply it to this black drum. It's a little bit heavier gear, but I use pretty heavy gear for blackfish, so it works out. And that jig, that's exactly what I use for blackfish. That's a blackfish fishing jig. You could also use like a knocker rig on here if you don't want to spend $5 a jig. Just take a look at that current. So we're bridled like I showed you before. Look how fast that current is moving. That is something. Look at the streaks coming from underneath the boat. It's like we created our own little point here just with the keel of the boat. That's pretty awesome. This current is howling right now. Absolutely howling. And you can see it's current against the wind right here. So not great conditions, but let's see what we can do. All right, so baiting up crab here for drum. Okay, again, just pretty simple. You cut the crab in half. There's a white legger. Cut the tip of the shell right here off. I'm just trying to get that scent going. And then we're gonna leave all these legs on there, give that drum something to suck in and eat. Something else here that we do is you can actually cut this in strips just to break this up a little bit. There you go, just to break up the top of the shell, just like that. Learned that from Captain Tom. And now hook them up. Generally speaking, whenever we hook up the crabs, you want to go in through the leg joint. That's the toughest part of the crab. It's going to hold the best. And then out the crab. Just like that, ready to fish. Another good chunk of clam. Bait the hard section first, move it up the hook. Hook point comes out of that soft belly section right there. And that's it. There you go. It's a terrible idea to touch clam, got all that sand and gunk and slime on it. See all that sand? And then you touch all the reels and your equipment. It's a great way to get sand into the reel. So just wash your hands off before casting. Look at that, some clam bucket right there. All right, he's bouncing it. Hooked up. Yeah. Doesn't feel like a drum. Right hook set, right type of bite. That's probably it. You know what I think it is? Yeah, I think he's gonna be howling. Oh, a big scooter. Look at him bend that rod over. On a crab.
You don't usually get too many jump fish on them, but you do.
A little skate. Oh man.
Don't ever get your fingers in there.
What, the skate's mouth?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's like a pair of vice grips,
Oh,
right?
they're terrible.
All right, hard bottom, look at that. Those are the marks you're looking for right there.
Yep.
Fish tight to bottom, feeding on hard bottom, probably clams.
Yeah, raised clams and oysters.
Yeah, raised clams and oysters, all right. There you go, perfect. Like they're there on the bottom. There's another one on the bottom. And this is your hard bottom right here.
Yep.
You can tell. Hard bottom. Dark red, hard bottom. Water temperature even coming up a little bit. Now we play the waiting game. Drum hits now. And now. That one. Sometimes that works. Not usually. See if I get some footage of a big old horseshoe crab. Munching on a crab. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, hook popped out. Oh, there he goes. Crab eat crab world out here. Another big horseshoe crab coming up. Oh, two of them. Oh, you got one eating it and the other one trying to mate. There we go. Now here's something to keep in mind with spring fishing, any spring fishing. It's incredibly unpredictable weather, right? So to start the day, we're in shorts and t-shirts and whatever, and to end the day, I'm in winter gear like I would wear for black fishing. It's because it's windy, it's cold, and the sea state has picked up quite a bit. You can never really tell with a GoPro because it doesn't do a real good job with depth and sea and all that, but a lot of swell, a lot of whitecaps. Just nasty weather, so, you know, if you want to fish in the spring, just be prepared and bring some heavier clothing with you. I missed the takedown. That was a big takedown from this drum right here. I missed it. And that, Tom was just freshening up some baits. And that is exactly why you do it. That line screaming out of there. You love drum fishing. Look at that line coming out of there. Man, what is he doing? Over. Man, he took a lot of line. I gotta go over this one too.
I'll be there.
Okay. I can keep him out there.
Don't keep it out there. It's pretty good here.
Oh boy, he's got some weight.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Gotta eat the smallest rod, right?
Sure did. Hey, but we said this Nexus has got some backing to it. So yeah, I'm moving. This is the lightest rod we got out here. This is the Nexus we use for fluking. With the Max L right here, we're just talking about the Max L. It's doing the job, though. Put plenty of heat on the fish. And we are in some current, by the way. I mean, I was just showing you how strong that current was. We are in some current for sure. So you missed a takedown, but it was one of the monstrous drum takedowns. Bent the rod over, no guesswork. Didn't have to set the hook. Took it and swam. That was it. There he goes. Typical. Gets by the boat and didn't want any part of it. I love drum fishing. Look at him screaming. Of course, Tom has seen me catch 300-pound tuna in quicker time. I just enjoy fighting drumfish and current. So take a look at that Nexus, just moving this big drumfish, no problem. Yep. So the tail. Nice fish. Yeah, that's a real one. A little baby one. There he goes. There he goes. Taking a tour of the boat. Same thing with, you notice on the tuna fishing trips. Yeah, you never high stick the fish, you're just small little pumps. Get cranks on, you're doing good. But he's still taking out that drag. Look at him, he took another run there. Look at that, nice fish. You know, this is why you bring the light gear, right? Have some fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. These fish can't dig in any wrecks or structure or anything. It's just open water and current. Ooh. There's the top shot.
Right there.
There it is. Oh, nice fish. Wow. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. Look at this gear here, just whooping it up to the surface. Well, that's why he's not coming in right away. That's a dinosaur right there.
That's a good one there.
This is a nice fish here, fish lots. You do have to use heavier gear though in this strong current, that's for sure. 65-pound braid. Blackfish gear will do the trick every day of the week. There you go. See how he's gonna come up? Have a shot at him right here. Walk him in. Woo! What a fish that is. That's a big one.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we're after right there. Watch this fish come in the boat. Tom's got to use 2 hands on it. You need help?
Oh,
There, let me grab.
Here we go.
Woo! That's
That's a very solid 70 there.
yeah.
Very solid 70. Maybe a little better.
Yeah, I was thinking 80, but I might be biased. Yeah, look at the size of that fish.
Solid 7.
Take a listen how cool these fish are, by the way.
Here, hold that big old head up right there. That's a beauty. All right, let's see. Barely get my arm around his tail. All right, gill plate.
Yeah, you're okay like that.
Gill plate. I'm just gonna have to scoop it.
Get slimy.
There,
There you go.
that's a fish right there. A big hammer up there. Woo! There you go. That's a big. That's how you gotta pick up these big boys. Phew. Big fish. Too big to Bassmaster Classic them, so.
Way you go. Nice job, dude.
Woo. That's what we waited all day for. That's for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Go get another one.
Yeah. All right. I changed my jacket.
Oh, dude, they got you good. Look at the arms. Hold on, hold on.
There you go. That's what a drumfish looks like right there.
Nasty.
That's the only way to pick him up now. That's a big fish.
I ain't hugging you. That's the damn
He got me in the neck.
And these fish are absolute monsters. It is not uncommon to catch fish 80 plus pounds in these back bays, especially in the mid-Atlantic. So if you really want to get a good on this and hone in your skills, go ahead and click on this video right here, where I go into the details of the exact rigs that you need to know how to tie and how to use them in order to maximize your time out on the water and catch these massive fish. All right, fish lots, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you out there on the water.